Aloys Junior, the fastest rising cruiserweight sensation in this country. You go with that?
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's coming, isn't it? We was just talking off camera, and obviously I saw your debut, took it at 24 hours notice. That's done, that's happened in the past now. I've kind of seen you grow up the last few years, and I'm looking at someone different. I can't even recognise that kid who was 18 and took that fight. Can you recognise yourself from back then?
Just about, you know, I've had so much life experience. I've learned so many things. I'm 21 now, and I'm gonna be 22 very soon. But it's been it's been a long journey, especially a long personal journey. So yeah, I have great coaches around me. I have great people around me, great friends, great family, and thankfully, I'm in a good place.
What's been sort of the biggest, what would you say the difference is between the kid then and the man now who's about to turn 22?
Life experience. That's the best I can say. Just life experience, awareness. Like I know the rights from wrongs. Even with regards to my boxing intelligence, I know like, okay, these are the principles of boxing. These are the things that you should do. These are the things that you shouldn't do in these situations.
And listen, you're here, and this is now the breakout fight, I guess. Should you come through big stage, this will be the biggest show that you've been on so far. Ready for it?
It's always another breakthrough, you know. It's always another, okay, this is a big fight. This is another big fight. Like, it comes with the territory, especially if you're working in such fields. And I'm aiming for greatness. I need to be great. It's a burning desire within myself, and it's part of the process. Like, I expect my next performance to be the best performance you've lot have ever seen, and I'm gonna deliver that.
I think you said the same sort of thing last time.
I say that every fight because it's true.
And then it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. How do you reflect on that? That win over Lewis Oakford, that felt like a big win for you. He mixed at a decent level, and you chopped down the Oakford.
I said it. Yeah. Normally, if I say something, I'm gonna do it. And yeah, man, we trained very hard for that camp, very hard, as we always do. And this camp, we're gonna go even more harder.
Does it have to be harder? Because this fight, in theory, could be harder.
Yeah, look. David Jameson is a tough man, strong man. He has 10 knockouts. So yeah, I'll be well prepared for him. I can see him being a tough man. And I think in my head that he could go the distance, but honestly, if I'm totally honest, if I land one of my cleanest shots on him, he's not surviving. I don't think any cruiserweight and even some heavyweights, if I touch them with this power, it's crazy in 10-ounce gloves.
So you've seen that against cruiserweights in the ring. The stuff you're talking about heavyweights, is that your guess or is that something?
No, it's not a guess. I've experienced it, but I don't want to mention too many names.
Don't tell me any names, but give what happens in there.
Oh, come on, man! It's like you know when you hit a tree with an axe, it just falls down slowly. You know they're big men, you know.
So you've got some heavyweight power in a cruiserweight frame. Goodness me.
Crazy, innit?
It is crazy. It is crazy. And you're expecting to get David Jameson out of there and make a big statement.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, and I should say it. Like, absolutely. Like, I'm going to do that. Like, that's a fact.
There's something new for you here, I think, in that you're going into the Lion's Den a little bit. He's from Scotland. You're the Englishman going into Scotland, going to conquer him, I guess. Are you looking forward to that?
Look, where I go, the Lion's Den is. That's just what it is, you know? I'm not going into someone's Lion's Den. They call me an animal for a reason. he's in there with me.
They will be cheering everything he does. They'll be screaming for him on his ring.
That doesn't matter. That like I'm fully prepared for David Jameson, and trust me, there's going to be no rocky moments. There's not going to be no wild comeback. I'm not going to let that happen. I could see that he's like coming towards the end of his career, and one more like destructive loss could really like get him out of there. And I know he's really working like a madman. But this is what we do every day.
Just too young, too fresh?
Oh, absolutely. Too handsome too.
Good line. But listen, he's been in with the likes of Chev Clark, Mikhail Lawal. They are, at the moment, I guess they'd be seen as a higher level than you, and that's the only level he's lost at. So he's...
Allegedly.
Allegedly they're at a higher level than you?
Allegedly.
You just haven't had the chance to show it yet?
Absolutely.
What do you think of this mix at the moment? The likes of Chev Clark and that. He seems to be top of the tree, as you say, allegedly, when it comes to Britain at the moment. What are you thinking?
I have all due respect to Chevron Clark. I have all due respect for Dow, Riley, all the domestic cruiserweights that are in the scene. But at the end of the day, I know who I am. I know my skill set. I know my power. I know my sharpness. Look, if I catch you right, and I have great timing too. If I catch you right, oh, it's going to be catastrophic. Catastrophic.
Hey, we've been seeing it. We've been enjoying seeing it as well. Tell me what it feels like to be part of such a big show.
It's incredibly honored. Like to be. I remember me being a kid. Wanting to, even before I was 18, 17, 16, I was like, oh, I want to sign with Frank Warren. I want to sign with Frank Warren. Praying, oh God, let me get belts. Please, God, let me get some belts. I'll do anything. Please, just let me get some belts. And thankfully, I'm in that position. Like, it's surreal. It's absolutely surreal. And I'm going to Glasgow. Well, we're in Glasgow now. And I'm going to have the fight of my life. You know, like, you can't make this stuff up. Like, it's like I'm living a story. Crazy.
You seem in a good place now as well. Like it just feels like Aloys Junior. I saw you on Talksport the other day as well. I know you smash up all their machines, their punch
Always.
bags and that.
Always.
But you're getting the attention. I think people are starting to realise who you are at the same time that you're starting to realise who you are.
Absolutely. This life is a journey and we just continue to grow. And it's interesting you say I'm getting that attention, but I believe it's been predestined. Honestly, I believe it's been predestined. Like my name, Aloys, it means famous warrior. Like you can't make this up. Like I know where I'm meant to be and I'm gonna be at the top. I know I will be. Like I know I'll be a world champion one day. I know I will be. And I'm 21 years old. These guys are old lions, you know, and I'm building my strength as a young lion and it's gonna be time soon.
You're not alone in this idea that things are predestined and everything's written kind of thing. So you feel like your whole life has been mapped out and this is just a little part of it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. As I said before, with Lewis Oakford, like Oronzo Baradi, like my other opponents, like I see that occurring. Like when I fought Slavic, he was an Olympian. He almost beat not Olympian, I think the world champion at that in that competition. Like that was almost like a write-off. It was a very tough competition. And what did I do to him? 30 seconds, lights out. Do you see what I'm saying? So if I catch the person on the right shot, it doesn't matter who you are. It could be anyone. It doesn't matter. If I catch you with the right shot, it's lights out.
What's going on in that Ben Davison gym? Because it's looking like a great spot. I see pictures of you and Moses. I guess you've been around Anthony Joshua as well. It feels like there's so many people for you to learn from, but also learn with at the same time, like Moses.
Yeah, absolutely. Moses is a great prospect coming up. And we just rub shoulders with everyone. Like Shabazz, Pat McCormack, all sorts of fighters that are within the gym, and Lee Wood as well. And it's amazing because you know when you're far from something, it doesn't feel real. Like you can't really appreciate it. You can't speak to you know what I mean? And when you're next to someone, when you're training with world champions, you think, all right, I just did the circuit with the world champion. And I just kept up with the world champion. Yeah. So I can be a world champion. So I know in my heart I'll be a world champion. I know in my mind I'll be a world champion. I just need to show the world.
I'd love to see some of your spars with Moses Itauma. I've heard things. Did you meet in the amateurs?
Yeah.
You did, didn't you? I remember hearing this at the time that you'd met. He won that?
Yeah, he won that. Oh, me and Moses go way back. Way, way back. I remember I was 16, he was 14. But because I'm generally a big man, like strong, especially at 16, I'm bulky. Like I'm thinking no one's gonna be as bulky as me. I look across, I see Moses Itauma, 6'3", 96 kg. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I thought I was big, let alone another 14 years old. And yeah, we had a scrap. And yeah, that's when I first met Moses, and I have a lot of appreciation for Moses.
Hey, maybe one day. You're only getting bigger, aren't you?
Maybe, but right now, cruiser divisions is where I'm focusing at.
And I think you've got all the tools to go and dominate that. Is that the plan, to win everything in this division?
Dominate. Like, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to win. I'm here to be the best I can be. And I know the best I can be on any night. So, like, whoever's the best there, when I'm the best, if I catch them, it's lights out.
Do you look up to guys like Jai Opetaia?
Yeah, I appreciate them. Like Jai Opetaia, Chris Smith, like all the world champions, I appreciate them, but they're not that far from me. In my mind, like they're like I can reach them eventually, you know. Spar with people, spar with champions. I know my level. I know in smaller gloves it would, like, you're not gonna be, you know.
I can't wait to see this fight. Best of luck to you, Aloys.
Thank you, appreciate it.